I know you mentioned that, like you talked about it a little bit as far as like this project in particular, like that idea of influence. You feel me? It's like I want to know for you, like, what are your influences? Like, who are your influences when it comes down to like making music? You know what I mean?
Because you were talking about those inspirations that helped create this project.
Yeah, I think as a consumer, we might listen, we might hear some stuff, but I want to hear from you. Like, what are your influences?
I'd say less so people and more so like genres.
Mm-hmm.
So some sounds I do really like a lot, like more recent. What's I think influenced a lot of this project was the plug and B sound. It's somewhat new, but it's really on the rise. It's more underground, but
so you're talking about like summer is autumn, shit
exactly.
Like that. Yeah.
And the way that they use those synths, and they like
shout out Mexico Drill,
slide together and
like
all
you
that
said,
shit.
it's like on some R&B shit too, though.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, some mix of that.
So like I wanted to do that, but I obviously like I've been producing for a while, so I'm able to put my own spin on it, and I'm able to create something that I consider my own. And that was the influence for probably the majority of the songs. And then of course drill. I love it. I love more UK drill.
You gonna ask him?
I do want to ask you.
What's up?
Is drill? What is the question? I don't want to butcher it.
Basically, last
Is drill music
episode,
one of the best things to happen to hip hop.
Someone said that. Someone we know
Is it the best thing?
said it's one of the best things that's happened in hip hop of recent.
What do you think of that?
No, ever. It's one of the best things to ever happen.
No, I think he corrected it and said it like of recent, like it's the best thing that's happened.
I disagree. Strongly disagree.
Strong.
Why is that?
Even as someone
That's just
who
a
enjoys
wild statement, I feel like.
As someone that fucks with like,
That's just a wild statement. But I think my appreciation for the genre comes more from the UK side of things. I love grime music. I think it doesn't get the limelight that it deserves. And I know drill is not grime, but
fuck with the grime.
I fuck with the grime and the drill. The UK drill is basically it's elements of that was able to be brought over here, even though it was shifted into something else with the New York shit, which is cool as well. But
wait, with the grind, like I noticed that sound on Lazy. Right?
Yeah.
You got the. How did that reach you? You feel me? This UK grind, like how did that reach you? How did you connect to that? You know, that music.
So I mean, SoundCloud was the first time I heard of Skepta. And then he came out with Konnichiwa at some point.
Konnichiwa is a hard project. I fuck with that project.
He came out with Konnichiwa at some point. And then in school, I did an essay on the origins of grime. And then I was really like...
What class was this, nigga?
It was like creative writing too or some shit.
Okay.
But then like I was... I just did a deep dive in the history of grime, bro. I researched everything about it. And at first, when I was researching it was funny because I would listen to like... like a Clash, which is like basically a rap battle.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I'd listen to some of their music, bro. And I was like, these beats suck ass, bro. These beats are terrible. And then like by the time I'm done researching, I've written the paper, bro. I'm just like, this shit is legendary, bro. These beats are amazing. These people are fucking amazing, bro. And nobody, and it doesn't get the appreciation that it deserves. And now, I want to say again, grime is not drill. Drill is not grime. However, you know, part of them has been able to bleed over here in a way that hasn't happened before. So I wanted to show appreciation to that. And when I rap on drill beats, you tend to use the flows that I use.
Like the cadences.
And the cadences.
Or it's just like the lingo too.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask.
I be hearing it. I'm like, this nigga not British.
But
that's dope that he took the moment to be like, yo, I appreciate this genre. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Because
full circle moment, right?
What's
when
up?
we had Vasyon, that's how you pronounce it, right? Vasyon.
The white
and
man.
you were saying how, you know, if you want to get into something, you need to research it and you need to do, you know, your due diligence of understanding what it is that you're getting into.
Yeah.
Do you feel like everyone has that responsibility to do what you did in terms of like
really learning a whole paper about it, learning and
really
appreciating the
about
culture,
what it is?
So that you're not disrespecting the culture.
If they hear me and they like what I do, and they say like he's not flowing like these guys. he's flowing more like these guys and I want to do that. That's enough for me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like if more of their culture is able to seep through and be appreciated so that one day someone can like turn on Central C and nobody around you be like, you know, I really can't listen to British rap because their accent, I just can't take it seriously, bro. That shit honestly it doesn't piss me off. I don't get mad, but it's just kind of annoying. Like I don't understand. It doesn't get the appreciation that I think it deserves.
Accent kind of hard.
Exactly,
like,
bro. I think that shit.
Yeah.
I think their accent's hard as fuck, bro. It's raw.
And that's how you want to take it. Like that's how you want the people
It's
who
to be
consume your
received.
music
Like
to,
our accent
receive
just
it as
derivative
well.
of that accent, so it's like, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Baltimore niggas
Because we
sound
talked
more
a lot
like them
about
than
like
us.
the differences between, you know, cultural appropriation and an appreciation. You know, there's a difference between like, oh, this is hot, I'm gonna take this for myself, for my own benefit, compared to, you know, the difference of actually like, yo, I genuinely want more people to hear shit like this. You know what I mean? So if someone was to ask you about that, that's when you were, you know, having these songs that you spit in the lingo, the cadences and everything, that's how you want people to receive that.
I mean, they can receive it however they want to receive it, bro. If they say I'm cultural appropriating, I mean, I don't really care. But like,
I don't even think that's appropriation though, because at the end of the day, with this in particular, it's like you're showing like you appreciate it, and also it's kind of bussing. I don't know. I feel like it's bussing. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like you're making a mockery of what they're doing. You feel me? You're honoring it and you're incorporating your own style. It's booming. It's bussing.
That's
But
my
Nicki
biggest thing. Like,
Minaj-
What niggas
I don't
gonna
give a
say?
fuck what like the influences are, because I hear the like, you know, there are songs like on Moody tastes like, oh, that give me like a party vibe. But you know why I never have an issue?
Because it's not
Them
party.
niggas don't drop enough music for even me. Like, first of
we're
all,
saying different things.
one, I don't even hear enough music from that nigga. Like, if you're doing it right, you're doing it well, you're doing it your own way, bro. I
Facts.
fuck with it. As long as that shit is good, I
Facts.
don't give a fuck. If it was ass and it was like, why would I listen to this nigga when I could listen
To the next nigga.
to exactly?
But my thing is that as long as I feel like there's a difference between like, you know what I mean, having inspiration and biting. You feel me? And it's like, I could always tell like inspiration, but I never feel like you're just copying someone else's thing. You feel me? Because like, it's like we were saying earlier, it's like chameleon stuff. You feel me? Where it's like you're just adapting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're taking it and then it's adapting into your style. It's like a fucking Voltron. You know what I mean? It's just like getting like more and more powerful type shit, as opposed to like niggas just being like, nah, I just want to be a black Voltron too, or like a red Volt, whatever. You know what I mean? Just doing whatever.
Lost me.
I know what he's saying. and to be like completely honest, 100% honest, bro. Earlier when I was making music, I would hear a lot like, "Oh, you sound like Drake. This is like, you sound like Drake."
First of all,
Drake.
sounds like mad fucking niggas. It's really not even fair, bro.
I mean,
It's a fact.
Bro, you could do some UK shit. You sound like Drake. You could do some Afrobeat shit. You
Oh, if
sound
you're
like
talking
Drake.
about in
You
that
could do
sense,
like,
yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
weird.
niggas
That's
was
weird.
saying that shit. That's
Oh, you
right.
feel me?
I
That's
crazy.
remember
Yeah,
Che said
facts.
that. He was like, "What the fuck?"
like some-
like you make an Afrobeat
Control
song, like nigga
vibes.
says,
Y'all
like,
niggas is
you
bugging.
sound like Drake. Like,
Nigga,
you
that
mean
nigga
Drake sound like that? Afrobeats, nigga.
Nah, yeah.
You feel me?
No,
but yeah,
but-
as you saying.
yeah, I think I'm not like completely blind to that. I feel like over time, what is it?
I
I don't know. That shit hard.
But
But anyway,
Over
Some-
time, I've been able to. I think that was naturally where like my cadences and my voice was going.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, I'm able to make. It's just more me, I guess.